Hey guys, this is Poecilotheria regalis. I'm going to attempt to feed him or her. Excuse me. Hopefully he or she doesn't bolt. And there he goes. Come on. It's been out quite a bit, so I'm sure it's hungry. I don't know if we can see in here. Nope. Anyways, just figured I'd try. That's generally what it does. It runs back behind there. It's all webbed up so we can't see, but I'm sure it'll get the mealworm. See what else we have. Hey guys, this is an update on my Grammostola rosea, or Chilean rose, red color form. As you can see, he/she molted. It's been a good week. This one was in pre-molt, looked like, since I got it, but as you can see, a little bit of size, which is kind of cool. Anyways, I'm going to try him on a mealworm. Very cool. He's got the nice colors. Hopefully it shows up, but there's a lot of pinkish red on it. So I have a few updates on molt, so we'll just go through them. I don't think they're all ready to eat, but I'll show you guys what's molted in the last week or so. On to the next. Hey guys, this is just a look at my Pamphibedia species. My large female, I just did a handling video on her. She did actually quite well. I was sweating a little bit in the beginning because I've never handled her before. She was out, so I figured, you know what, I'm going to cup her. And she kicked a little bit of hairs and was a little bit skittish initially, but I find once you get them out of their enclosure, they tend to be a lot better. Anyways, she's still out, so I figured give you guys another look at her. On to the next. Okay, these are my two H. pulchripes, golden blue leg baboons. One has molted for sure. I believe it was number 2. I've just seen him in here. There he is there. And number 1 is still closed itself off. So I'm going to try this one on a mealworm. See if he comes out. Maybe not. And the other one's over here. See if I can pick this up. If you can see in the middle of the screen there, it's kind of hard to see, but he or she has blocked himself off, so probably hasn't molted yet or is getting ready to. This one has molted. Get that down there a little bit better. You can see the T, well, part of the T, just under the wood there, and just to the right of the T, that's its molt. Anyways, guys, that's just an update on these guys. They're doing great, and let's go see what else we have. Okay, here's a rare look at my Scolopendra alternans. Where's it going? My Haitian giant centipede, I believe is the common name. This thing is crazy. He or she wasn't too bad until I thought, no, I know, he's coming up. Okay, I gotta put him in his enclosure. Thing is nuts. What happened was I seen some mold developing on the bottom, so obviously I had to clean it out, and that's about the only time I see this guy or girl is when I have to dig it up. Excuse me. Anyways, he or she's doing fine, and I did notice a little bit of mold in my Theraphosa apophysis, my Pinkfoot Goliath's enclosure, so I have to clean that out as well. I think it's that time of year, the change of season, mold's in the air, so You know, generally with this cocoa fiber you're okay, but for some reason I'm starting to see it pop up. Anyways, guys, there's a look at this crazy thing. It's nothing like my Vietnamese. It's always hidden, and as you've seen, it went quite rangy there in the container. It's not being too bad now, but I guess it feels a little more secure in its enclosure. But the Vietnamese centipede is always out, you know. Yeah, it gets going a little bit, but nothing like this thing. Anyways, guys, see what else we have. Hey guys, here's a look at my Brachypelma unknown. He was out, or she. I figured I'd get some footage of it and maybe try to give it a feeding. He or she's generally in its burrow, or its little hide down there. But figured it's out, we'll get a little bit of footage. It should eat. Mind you, its abdomen is quite large, so it doesn't really need it, but yum yums. Beautiful tea though. As most of you guys know, my earlier subscribers, I bought this as a Brachypelma albiceps, but obviously it's not an albiceps. The albiceps have a tan or a beige carapace. Some people think it's a Vagans. I'm not sure though. I think it's a Baumgartneri, I believe is the Kallenbergi, sorry, why do I keep saying Baumgartneri? Brachypelma Kallenbergi. New Mexican tarantula, I believe is common name. But either way, it's a beautiful tea. Anyways, guys, did he eat that or bite into that or just holding it? Hard to say, but he or she'll deal with it. Let's see what else we got. Alright guys, look who molted. Marilyn molted. This is Brachypelma boehmei, Mexican flame leg. I believe she just molted within the last couple of days. She was in heavy pre-molt, that's why she wasn't in any of that last couple of feeding videos. I named this tarantula after Marilyn Moore. Most of you guys know her. She also has a YouTube channel, and this is her favorite brachy, so I named it after her. And she was asking me, I believe it was last week, how she was doing, because she hadn't seen her in a while, but I told her she was in pre-molt, but I do an update. So here's the update, Marilyn. She's doing great. She had a successful molt, and she's not ready to eat though. I'm gonna get this molt. Yeah, this molt's still, see here. Usually you'll hear that crunching. That's only a day or so old. It's a little brittle, but it's not she's nowhere near ready to feed. Generally, when you see the teas on their web bed still, they like to hang out there when they're hardening up. Anyways, guys, let's see who else we have. Okay, guys, we have another molt. This is Grammostola porteri. She destroyed her molt, or he or she. I'm not sure if this is a male or female. I didn't even know this tea was in pre-molt. It just had been off its food, but you know, Grammostola roseas or porteris, they're known for going off their food, just fasting. So you know, you think they might be in pre-molt, and then they eat 1 week, then they don't eat for a few weeks, and they don't eat for, you know, could be a month, 2 months, 3 months. Anyways, it's looking good. So that's just a little gold mark on its abdomen. I'm gonna get this molt out. Seems fairly fresh. I don't know. Oh, that's a female for sure. Hang on, guys. Okay, guys, I'm gonna see if I can do this just like so. You can see to the left, or sorry, to the right, there's an upper and a lower book lung, first and second pair. You can't see the ones on the left because it's covered, but you can see in the middle of the top book lungs, there's a slit there. Almost looks like some lips. Too bad this wouldn't focus. But yeah, that is definitely a female. One of the two, I have, sorry, I'm trying to focus on the camera here, has molted for me. I have to check which one it was, and it was sex to female. So if this is the same one, then I'm okay. But if it's the other one, then possibly they're both females, or the other one could be a male as well. Anyways, I'll have to figure that one out. Anyways, guys, I don't know if you guys seen that molt, but this is confirmed female. And it just trashed its molt. Look at it. Legs everywhere. Carapace over there. And you can see a nice little web bed. And she, still hanging out on the web bed. So we're not going to feed her. We'll give her a good week or so to harden up. And she'll be in the next feeding video. On to the next. Guys, here's a look at my hooked out male, non-new Colorado Velocis. His bald butt. Anyways, most of you guys know I got this T and his legs were all bent up like that. The guy told me before he had a wet molt or something. Anyways, this is the one I did attempt pairing this one with my female, and she's looking gravid. I didn't see an insertion, but maybe I missed it, and she's looking quite plump. So anyways, there's an update on him, and I'm going to try feeding him a superworm. He's going to want to come out. Yeah, he's nuts. He's nuts. Get the worm. Generally, he doesn't eat for me on camera. What I do, I just throw some stuff in there. Look, he's trying to kick and he's got no hairs left. No, 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 no. Down. Anyways, guys, he's coming out. I'm very, very allergic to these guys, or I react to their hairs really, really bad. Anyways, he's going nuts, so I'm going to pause you guys and get him in safely. Okay, here's my Theraphosa apophysis, Burgundy Goliath. She is in heavy pre-molt. I was told it was a she. We'll know once she molts, or he or she molts. Anyways, as you guys can see, I got some mold going on over here. This is crazy. I had these down a few days ago. There was no mold. Mold starting to pop up, and it's driving me crazy. Anyways, I'm going to get her out of there, but I'm not going to do that on camera because I need two hands to get her in her little bucket here. And she kicks like mad. As you can see, her abdomen there in the middle is bald, but it's dark black or purple. So anyways, I'm going to get her out and then clean this enclosure out, and we'll get her back in. Alright guys, I got her enclosure all cleaned out. Took all the substrate out, everything out, washed everything. I'm not putting her wood back in there. It wasn't molding up, but it tends to when certain species like to be higher on the humidity, or on the higher humidity side. I found it was around the water dish. I guess sometimes we tend to overflow our water dishes to create a little bit of humidity, but for some reason mine are molding up. Could be that I've packed my substrate too tight and it's not breathing, so I didn't pack it as tight this time. Anyways, here's this lovely girl. She kicked like crazy when I tried to get her out, but anyways, we'll get her back in here. Come on. Oh, I don't know where my brush is. Come on, girl. Tipsy turn. Come on. And there she is. But yeah, as you guys can see, she's in heavy pre-molt. So hopefully, the next week or so, she'll molt. And cool if I can catch her and possibly do a time-lapse video on her. Anyways, guys, there's a look at her. Enclosure's all nice and cleaned out, and I'm almost out of cocoa fiber. As you can see, this thing was full. I got the big huge brick, and it pretty much fills this container once it's all swelled up. So anyways, there's a look at her, and let's see what else we got going on here. Hey guys, this is Poecilotheria ornata. I believe it's number 2. I'm going to try to give him a feeding. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Sorry it's not focusing, guys. It's hard on the smaller teeth. Yeah, he was on the bottom there. He or she. I figured Just drop a little mealworm in there and see if you go for it. I don't think these guys ate on my last feeding video. They were a little too shy. As most of you guys know, pokies don't like the light. I did leave, I think it was roaches, or a couple roaches, or maybe small mealworms in there with them, but I mean, the abdomen is looking okay. I think when I got one of the two of the Ornatas, one looked like it was in pre-molt, but no molt. So anyways, there's a look at him or her. On to the next. Hey guys, under there is Poecilotheria miranda. I'm going to try the same thing here. Oh. Don't go under there. I might have spooked them. Mealworm looks huge, but it's not. This one did eat last video, so maybe it's not hungry, or it could be coming into pre-molt. Anyways, you can get a look at it. Kind of hard in here. Its abdomen is looking pretty plump, so this one's a good bit smaller than my Ornatus. Anyways, guys, we'll leave it at that. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. It was a little bit of everything. That's why we call it mixed bags. And I hope you guys are having a great day, a great night, wherever you're at. Take care. Bye-bye.